This is the Leading Ladies Podcast with Karen Gray, the show that takes you around the world to share interviews with some of the most successful and relevant people on the planet. Hear their stories and get the most important business lessons they've learned on their road to success, and get exclusive access on how to implement their success into your life and business. The Leading Ladies Podcast is brought to you by the Strategic Advisor Board and your host, Karen Gray.
Hey, are you looking to scale your business from 5 figures to 6 figures or 6 figures to 7 figures? If you are, I have the perfect thing for you. What I want you to do today is I want you to go download a book. This book is going to take you through my 3-pillar system. It's 100% free. All you have to do is go to growfast.cash. I say again, go to growfast.cash, and you're going to be able to download my free international best-selling book, which is called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. You can take that book. It's going to help you scale your business to the next level. Again, go download it. Be good, be brief, be gone. Growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. Enjoy.
Welcome back to Leading Ladies, where women lead differently. And today's guest is the amazing leader, Marni Battista. Marni, thank you so much for joining us on the Leading Ladies. I am just so excited because we've had some off-camera conversations, and I know our guests are in for a really deep insight to transformation as leaders. So first off, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So I love getting your insight on how do you describe leadership, or what is a leader to you?
Well, I used to think leadership was following really smart people.
Or
anyone, right? That was because before I ran this business, I was a nursery school teacher. And I just sort of went into leadership thinking like, I don't know how. I don't have, I'm not as smart as everyone else. And so I didn't have self-trust and I didn't have confidence. So I think that I'm saying that because I think that some leaders think they're leading, but they're really following because they don't have self-trust. So now when I think of leadership, I think of being intuitively driven to lead ourselves so that we can lead the people around us and lead people to whatever purpose that we have so that there is a ripple effect. I always say when I'm meditating, praying, like for myself, the people I love, and others. So I think that a leader has that in their come from, because a leader has a huge impact beyond just the moment or the interaction or that one time that they are acting as a leader.
Yeah. I love that you said acting, because I believe leaders take inspired action. So it comes from a place within ourselves where we just have a knowing and we trust that knowing. Yeah.
I think that it's funny. I've worked with so many executives and we talk about stillness, and one of the, I have a book coming out. One of the things is, did you make time for stillness? And they're like, I don't have time for that. And I'm like, okay, let's just pretend I didn't use the M word, meditation. Let's just say you're running your company and I told you, you can't have any more meetings. You're not gonna have any more. Your people aren't going to tell you anything. You're not going to get any feedback. You're not going to get any ideas. You just, no meetings. They're like, I would never do that. And I was like, well, then you kind of should have a meeting with yourself before you start your day.
Wow.
Because that is the time.
That is, talk about flipping that perspective on its head. I love that. If you wouldn't run a business without meetings, why would you run your life without a meeting?
Yeah, because, and for so many of us as leaders and being really busy people, we don't create time to even think.
Yeah.
So for me, sometimes when I'm meditating, and mine isn't always like I'm repeating a mantra in Indian or anything like that. I think meditation can look a lot of different ways. Like all those things are dependent upon your come from and your need. But sometimes I'll be meditating and an idea comes in or something I forgot about or whatever it is. So have a meeting with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So you can be inspired.
You have to, I believe, and I love that you said this and agree, you have to be able to lead yourself to lead others.
Yeah.
But sometimes leading yourself just looks as simple as, okay, I said I was going to do this. I'm going to honor this. I'm going to honor, I'm going to get up and work out. I'm going to get up and do my meditation. I'm going to get up and have prayer time, whatever that is for you, but it's leading yourself first. Love that. You mentioned a book. So tell us really quick about the book that we can pre-order, because I know it's not out yet. It's coming out in 2025, February. So what is that book about really quick? How can we tap into it? Where can we find it and pre-order it?
Yeah, I love that you asked me this question. This is about leadership, because in my morning meeting, like 2 weeks ago, so the book is called Your Radical Living Challenge, 7 Questions for Leading a Meaningful Life. And it is my own story of designing life on my terms. And I teach people the process using a design framework and these 7 questions, these 7 spiritual questions. And 2 weeks ago in my morning meeting with myself, I realized these are 7 leadership principles, right? Like if you lead yourself and you lead others in accordance with these questions, then you are going to be such a powerful and inspired leader. And so what I would say about that is that so many people are focused when they think about their leadership at work on the how. How are we going to do this? What's the strategy, right? And it's really important that you give at least 50% on the who you are becoming and who you are, so that you can actually lead the how from a place of wholeness and not your woundings and your hurts and your frustrations and all of those external things. So these questions are really, really powerful for leaders.
I can't wait. That is like, if I had a golden mic, I would be like dropping that mic, because that is such a golden mic moment and such an insight for anyone, not just women, of course, but that's a human mind hack, right? When you can really come to that place and focus on who do I need to be to lead myself, to lead others, to elevate to the next place, wherever you are, to heal, to parent, to be a spouse, to be a great friend. When you focus on the who, the how always finds a way.
It really, really does. And so think about this. So many executives that I talk to, women in leadership, they're proving. They're just like, they don't even know it. They're proving. They're constantly having to prove themselves. And the who you're being when you're proving is coming from a place of lack. It's coming from a place of lack of confidence. It's coming from a place of fear, right? And I get it, because in some places, you know, your worst fear will come true. But that's okay, because then it's not meant for you, right? So I think that main thing, if I was going to say to leaders, like, what's the big shift in the who you are, because it impacts how you do it, would be to get rid of that proving energy. You're just leaking it all over, and it's not helping you or your team.
Yeah. And if we can like compare this to dating, right?
Yes.
It's that really needy, controlling energy, because you are trying to control the outcome from a place of fear that if I lose control of this, if I just let it happen, then I'm not safe.
Yeah. 100%.
And I think that is that needy, unsafe, and women oftentimes, respond from that type of energy. And it is really repellent. It is really counterproductive to what we are trying to accomplish. So
yeah. And by the way, needy, repellent energy doesn't often exhibit itself in, pick me energy, or like, cowering, or just being a good girl. You get defensive, and then you come off as really bossy and demanding and all those things. And so I just wanted to say that, because people would be like, I'm not that. And I'm like, your proving doesn't have to come out as like, pick me, like me. It can also be like, I'm not sure of who I am, so I'm going to make sure that you think this is who I am.
Yeah.
looking to grow your business beyond 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures plus, what I want you to do is go download this book. The title is called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. It will help you grow your business past 5, 6, and 7 figure. Go download the book today, growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash, and download the book for absolutely free.
Yeah. And I can't dare be questioned, so don't you dare question me. Because if you question me, then my fears are confirmed.
Yeah. And it's really hard, like when you're really being a whole integrated leader and you have to keep advocating for yourself as you lead yourself and lead your projects and lead other people. Yeah. I just want to say, like, people are like, that's so hard. I'm like, it is, right? Because just because you're doing this work doesn't mean necessarily that others are. And that's part of the we talked about on the other show, right? Like, those are the rocks in our lives, and those people that they're your rocks, and they're here to teach your soul to like expand. And so it's happening for you, not to you, guys.
Yeah. So I consider those people like when you're driving out of a big concert or something and you have those people with the flashlights and they're like, go this way, go this way. Those are the people, right? They're like directing you out of this really congested, blocked area to try to get you to safety. What feels like somebody just really being confrontational really can direct you because you're like, there's an edge. That didn't feel good. Okay. Thank you for teaching me about me. And now I get to make another choice.
I love that metaphor, by the way, because if you think of that exact example, what usually happens is you want to go one way and that person with the flashlight is going, no, go this way. And you're like, no, this, now you're going to take me out of my way.
I always turn right here.
Right,
I always turn right. Why can't I turn right?
But it's like, you want to go one way. You think it's supposed to be one way, right?
Yes,
There's two things universally that happen. We get what we don't want, or we don't get what we want. And then we're like, and those are also like, they're the go this way. Trust me. Trust the process.
Yeah. Cause in the moment, maybe we can't see that if we were to go right, there's a whole nother problem on the other side of it that they're literally protecting us from.
Exactly.
So trust that if there is a turn, there's a reason for it. It is for you. It's all going to work out. And in those moments, when women are leading and they feel that edge or they feel that rough, really resistance, and this feels hard and heavy, what do you feel like is the biggest mind hack, mind shift, or decision that they can make to just take this whole situation, diffuse it by making this one shift or this one change? What would that thing be?
Yeah, so I think
as we begin to kind of wrap this up, because this is really valuable, but we have a really tight time frame on these podcasts, so I want to just dump all of your goodness out onto them.
Yeah. So I think the one thing is that leaders can't make inspired decisions if our nervous system is dysregulated.
Yep.
So that's that. So how do you do that? So I have like the most basic tool, and I call it SBA, stop, breathe, and ask. Now, here's the thing. Stop is you have to stop the thought pattern, and because feelings can't last more than 90 seconds if your thoughts stop. The thoughts are what keep the feeling going. So stopping is really specific, and you have to do it like in a intentional way. So I have some clients who will like go in the bathroom or whatever, and they'll like, they like, there's some somatic cue, get up, take a drink, walk around the block, like stop, right?
Just a pattern
I had a client
interrupt.
once who said, it's not working. I'm like, why? And he's like, I'm just like, it's not working. I'm stopping. No, that's not going to work.
Saying you're stopping doesn't mean you stopped.
No.
You have to interrupt the pattern.
The stopping, this, something like that. Okay, breathe. So boring, so basic. But we need to get our prefrontal cortex back online, our executive function. Right. So you don't have to like be a meditator to breathe. It's literally just do that like 3 times. Yes, you can box breathe in for 4, hold for 4, let go. You can totally be fancy, but get your breath back in. And then A is ask. And here's the big thing. What's really going on here? And that's where, when you are pointing the finger, you remember that 3 are pointing back at you and you go, why am I getting triggered by this person? Am I overwhelmed and I really actually need clarity? What do I need clarity about? What are the facts? Am I making up a story about this? Right. Is it true or is it a story? Is this something that happened in my childhood and I'm unconsciously projecting dad on my boss? Literally, just get clarity. And from that place, then you're like, oh, okay, now I'm my grown-ass adult self again. So now let me do this. And I think it was Brene Brown who says, like, don't respond for 5 minutes or 5 seconds or whatever it is. And so don't do or say anything while you're in the stop, breathe, and ask period.
Yes. So good. Okay. So if you need more of Marni in your life, you can go to marnibattista.com. She has a book coming out in February 2025. So you're going to see this show and you're going to life happen. So you can pre-order the book now. Go to the website, check out the information. She's got some amazing resources on there, but such common sense things that we can all apply, we can all tap into to stop letting life rule us and we get to lead ourselves forward. Marni, such great concepts, such simple, transformational, just wisdom. I just love everything about you. And thanks, you are making such a difference in the world. Thank you for how you lead yourself and lead others. And thank you for sharing your wisdom with our leading ladies today.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you. And we will see you on the next episode of Leading Ladies on the Strategic Advisor Board.
Hey, we all want to scale our business. Hey, I have the answer for you today to help you do that. If you're looking to scale from 5, 6, even 7 figures and beyond, book called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. I'm going to give it to you for free. All you have to do is type in growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash, and you can download the book for absolutely free. I hope the book helps you this year. Take your business to the next level. Again, go grab the book, growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. I wish you the best and grow, scale, and win.
Thanks for listening to the Leading Ladies podcast with Karen Gray. Please leave your feedback and visit strategicadvisorboard.com to get the latest and greatest best business advice on the planet. Follow us on social media for updates, and we'll see you on the next episode.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God, it's beautiful.